Good afternoon. My topic is product life cycle. Introduction. If you are work in sales and marketing, knowing about product life cycle is mandatory. The model describes stages at which a product goes through its journey from its creation to discontinuation. And because it helps you to understand why some products are only popular for a few years and others never lose its appeals. What is the product life cycle? A product life cycle is a management tool that makes it possible to analyze how a product behaves from its development to its withdrawal from the market. It covers every stage of growth from its launch through to adoption and sales maturity. The mind behind this concept is Theodore Levitt. He is an economist who worked in the famous, celebrated Harvard Business School, and he lives in United States. Levitt actually proposed a 5-staged model for product life cycle. These stages are development, introduction, maturity, growth, and decline. From this graph, you can understand that the development stage, introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, and finally the decline stage. A product goes through in its lifetime. First one is developmental phase of the product life cycle. If you have an idea of a new product, you start the new product development process. During this process, your idea becomes a mass production ready product that you can take to the market. At the same time, your business plan will develop and you move on to the next stage of the new product development cycle. Proposals are made, tests are carried out, hypotheses are validated, and changes are implemented in this stage. This stage is naturally integrated in the process of startup companies, but it is not restricted only to startup companies. Introduction phase of the product development cycle. If you have created a product and it is ready for launch, you move to the introduction phase of the product life cycle. Launching a product into the market is a huge market endeavor. The introduction phase is the first time customers are introduced into a new product. A company must generally include a substantial investment in advertising and marketing campaigns are also carried out in this stage. They also work in testing distribution channels and building product and brand awareness. During the introduction stage, there is often little to no competition for a product, as competitors may just be getting a first look at the new product at this stage. Third one is growth phase of the product life cycle. If the product is successful, then it moves to the growth stage. This is characterized by growing demand, increase in production, and expansion in its availability. During the growth phase, the product becomes more popular and recognizable. A company may still choose to invest heavily in advertising if the product faces heavy competition during this growth stage. Financially, the growth period of the product life cycle results in increased sales and higher revenue. As competition begins to offer rival products, the competition increases, potentially forcing the company to decrease price and experience lower margins. Fourth one is the maturity phase of the product life cycle. This is the phase where the company begins to become more efficient and learns from the past mistakes which happened during the growth and maturity phases. Marketing campaigns are typically focused on differentiation rather than awareness. This means that product features might be enhanced, prices must be lowered, and distribution becomes more intensive. During the maturity stage, products begin to enter most profitable stage. The cost of the production declines while the sales are increasing during this stage. The challenge at this stage is to maintain good result and continue to beat your competitors. And the fifth and last one is decline phase. If your product does not become the preferred brand in a marketplace, you typically experience a decline. Product sales begin to decline due to market saturation and alternative products. The company may choose to not pursue additional marketing efforts as customers may already have determined themselves loyal to the company's products or not. Alternatively, the company may decide to revamp the product or introduce it in with a next generation completely overhauled item. If the upgrade is substantial enough, the company may choose to re-enter the marketplace by introducing the new version of the same product. This is the conclusion part. In this part, we explain this product life cycle by the graph. First one is development phase. Its important is ready product and introduction phase. It includes growing customer base, brand building, pricing and distribution. In the growth phase, the product gaining profit, growing demand for product also happen in this stage. First competitors generated during this growth phase. And the maturity phase, sales are at the peak level, growth stabilizes during this phase, market saturation is happening and need to innovate new. In the decline phase, a large decline in sales are happen and reinvent or ramp down the product. Thank you.